I'm Karima Brown. Welcome back to The Fix. Let's get straight to our reporter roundtable and what you'll be talking about tomorrow morning. Joining me is Shannon Ibrahim, Independent Media's foreign editor, and from Russia, our correspondent, Jessica King. And of course, back with me is Sunday Times columnist, Peter Bruce. Now, thanks so much, of course, for joining us here. Jessica, the entire globe is involved in watching this spectacle, the soccer spectacle that is taking place. Describe the mood, the atmosphere. Quite a lot of interesting games have already taken place.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the atmosphere has been just completely buzzing, particularly here in Moscow, and particularly after the game that's just finished at the Luzhniki Stadium. You can see just behind me where Mexico have beat Germany 1-0. Now, the Mexican fans have gone completely nuts over this. There are so many Mexican fans in Moscow. Everywhere you look, there is a sombrero. And for them to have beaten the favourites and, of course, defending champions Germany, well, that's a huge upset for the World Cup. So this is the first real major upset, I would say, of the entire tournament. Everybody are going crazy, and I'm sure the streets of Moscow tonight are just going to be filled with Mexicans celebrating. So a great buzzy atmosphere, and of course not just here in Moscow but in all of the cities that are hosting the World Cup. This is across the entire country, across 4 time zones, and I think the scale of Russia is something that makes this World Cup very unique.
Jessica, if I may, and I should obviously know the answer to this question, but I don't. The Russians would have spent an awful lot of money preparing stadiums and all this, all the preparations for the World Cup. How important is the tournament to Vladimir Putin himself and his place in the world, and the way he wants to be seen as a global leader?
Oh, I mean, it's incredibly important. I think, a World Cup is sort of the ultimate showcase for any country. And as you say, Vladimir Putin is going to be using this to showcase the best of Russia and the image that he wants to project to the rest of the world. In his speech before the first match, where Russia won 5-0 against Saudi Arabia, a great start to their campaign, he said that he wanted to show that Russia was welcome, opening and friendly, that it had shared values with the rest of the world. And as you say, they have pumped huge amounts of resource into this, around about $13 billion.